Come on, so everybody here, or most of us, have now watched the Puff doc.
Refer to the tag before we start.
Five-part Puff doc on Max.
Yes.
Yes.
On Max. We are not talking about that other one. We're talking about the 5-part one on Max.
Who we usually look to as a good doc source.
Yes.
Yeah.
Typically, Max, HBO, whoever over there.
Yeah. And they
does
do it
good
through,
shit.
Through investigation discovery.
I'm not sure that I necessarily feel that way about this one.
What do you think? Don't shut up and toss it to us.
I don't think that it was the greatest of docs.
It started.
It was pretty good.
It was entertaining.
I don't think it didn't add anything.
If they were out to paint him to be a monster beyond what was known, for the most part, I don't think there was much new information.
I agree with that. Well, there were new voices and new people.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was going to say.
And that was cool.
That's what did it for me.
That was cool to hear from.
Mm-hmm.
They did a good job of the timeline.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure.
Across 5 parts, they walked you through him as a child, him at Uptown, him with Clive. Yeah, that's Uptown. Him.
Andre Harrell.
That's Uptown.
Yeah.
Then,
well, and some people don't know that.
It's not music. Anyway.
You know, him with Clive, him with the reality TV, up to the Ciroc and liquor shit. And then the final part 5 was them sitting with one of the drug runners, the assistants or whatever he was, and he was spilling tea. He had the texts. He was showing the texts,
Voice notes.
Yeah. The last part 5 was only 21 minutes long, but boy, it was
the one, really.
That was the one.
Everything else has been fairly public, if not super public information for decades in a lot of instances.
Well, the accuser, I believe her name was Talia. That story was extraordinarily graphic and gruesome.
Which one was Talia? Which episode?
The girl whose man worked for Puff, and then he R'd her at the studio.
That's Puff's move. That's Puff's move, too.
It appears to be. Mm-hmm.
The Ryan Leslie Cassie, Kim Porter,
I see you with this person.
Yeah.
If you have a man...
That ain't just that nigga move.
That's a lot of people.
That's a lot
Well,
of
I mean,
move.
outside of the R part.
Well, we're talking about this specific case.
Because a lot of dudes would be like, oh, you fuck with him? Oh, I know I could get her if she fuck with him. That's a lot of niggas moves.
I told you the rapper nigga that tried
but
that
this is, you didn't see it.
Wait, somebody's tried it with me?
Mm-hmm.
A rapper?
Of course.
He's mad at them rappers out
Rapper in
there
Houston
that got them out
tried that
leftovers.
shit. No, he tried it while...
Headache is yours, nigga. Buy Motrin.
A lot of niggas feel like if I could just get her away from him, I got her.
Or that nigga's corny. If she'll fall for him, I know I'm gonna get. Oh, that nigga drive a what?
Well,
I know I
episode
could
3, they said they chronicled Puff going through the extent of making a fake flyer to get Cassie to Miami so that she's there on work.
Just want to get her away from this nigga.
I've done that before.
Y'all said it was fly.
I've done that before.
Because I came in and said that
I
was
don't
some
stand
funny
by
shit, and y'all was like, "No, that's fly."
If charges come after it, then it's not fly. If charges come after it, then it's not fly.
Yeah, if you do it like...
If you do it and you just get her away and she leaves,
and she
that's
with the
fly.
shit, then that's fly.
That's fly.
If you get her away and then kidnap her for the next 9 to 15 years against her will, I don't think it's fly.
Assault her.
It's sick.
Yeah.
If she go under her own free will, it's fly.
One of the things that bothered me most, I think, is in episode 3 or 4. I want to say 4. Is the security guy. The security guy says, and I quote, Roger, whatever his name was. He says, in one breath, this is when I knew it was really bad. We were over here and they started fighting. He started kicking Cassie. He started punching Cassie like it was a fight. In the next 10 minutes, he says, yeah, man, anybody that know Cassie, she don't tell it all right away. But she used to speak to me because we had like a father-daughter relationship. Like I saw her like a daughter to me. That didn't sit right with me for the rest of the shit.
So you
saw her like a daughter, but you let her get her ass beat without saying anything.
Yeah.
Right.
Which is why when I watch these docs, I do think that some of the people that they show need to be vetted.
I agree.
Yeah.
I'm not just talking about the Puff doc. When I watch docs and they bring on people to talk about their experience, on the side, tell me a little bit about them. Tell me if they worked at Kroger. Tell me fucking where they was born.
Tell me
what
where
their family relationship.
We're complicit in saw a bunch of shit and didn't intervene.
Tell me how
in
the fallout
for decades.
The fallout be important.
That's it.
Tell me why y'all don't speak no more. Tell me how y'all fell out, because that speaks volumes. Even I remember when the R. Kelly shit was going on, and they was like, "Yo, we was on the tour bus, and the door flew open on the tour bus by mistake, like they hit a bump, and the door flew open, and they said they looked inside and saw what they saw, and I'm like." Okay, and y'all just kept working with this nigga for the next 7-8 years. So at some point, in my opinion, your character and your moral compass is off too, and you doing anything for some money. So my nigga, you ain't really the you know what I'm saying?
Like the savior that you're trying to be now. Too many people on this doc would blatantly said repeatedly, "Damn man, I feel so bad now. I feel so bad now. I didn't say anything, and that was because of but." Feel like I can make it right today. It's like, nigga.
No, you can't make it right.
No, you can't make it right. And if that nigga still had you on payroll, you wouldn't be trying to make it right.
And what's your motivation for making it right today?
That's the point. You ain't on the payroll, so now I'm gonna pay you back, nigga.
Right.
Or not even pay you back. I just
bandwagon shit.
Yes. It ain't even a personal thing.
I'm getting interviews. Niggas might pay me for some interviews, all of that shit.
I also think some of them people on there were lying.
I ain't see it.
I'm not pointing out who I think was lying. But some of them people, it just didn't sound.
Some of the stories that I've heard,
it didn't sound right.
I agree.
Like the interview was sitting there. You know why we brought you here. You know what we're doing,
and you know what we need you to give us.
Tell me about what happened. Oh, it's just It's just too tough to tell you.
Why you here?
I mean, what I can tell you is he was a different person.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, you got it,
bro. I think the people that are lying are gonna do the people that are telling the truth a disservice.
Agreed. Yeah, because I believe this. I believe this both. Yeah,
I believe that there are some people that have some truthful shit. I believe that there are some people that's gonna say some lying shit. And I think with the caliber of lawyers that his money can provide, I think they're gonna get some of those liars on the stand and they're gonna eat their fucking lunch. And what it's gonna do is create reasonable doubt for the people that are telling the truth.
Right.
Well,
and I still don't think he could have but so much money left.
That and also
or even if that is not true today,
he got money. Again, they didn't
right.
look. They
I hear you.
Listen to this. He came up with 50 that he ain't have to spend. He's still locked up. He had 50 to bail out. They ain't take it.
Got it.
He ain't spent 50 in 6 months.
Let's see what that 50 looks like around the summertime.
Yeah, like it's $50 million, yo. It's a lot of money.
I think when you're playing at a certain clip, the shit that you're paying for
with different lawyers is different. I'm not disagreeing.
And it's not just lawyers. I'm sure you gotta get specialists,
researchers,
professionals.
It's $50 million, my nigga.
For sure.
Like in my opinion,
I think you'd be shocked at how fast somebody could spend.
Yeah, and exactly.
No,
and
nigga, I paid lawyer fees for years.
Not these lawyers.
I know. So,
OJ's legal team ran through his money.
Look at it this way. You don't think 50 people might want $1 million out of this?
Mm-hmm. No.
Ish.
Not in a year. No. I don't think he pays 50 individual people $1 million.
That's not what he said. That's not what he said. He said, do you think 50 people would want $1 million out of this?
Right. You mean when you say 50?
Both lawyer fees, anybody that's coming to his side, paying people off to stay the fuck quiet, a bunch of different shit.
Of course, that's possible.
Yeah.
I thought he was talking
and you
about
still got to take care of whatever you've been taking care of
bills and stuff.
while you're inside. I don't think he sold them houses yet.
Nobody wants to buy them.
Jets, cars, houses.
Somebody gonna buy them houses.
Yeah.
So that LA house and that Florida house is fire.
They will
Yeah, but it's been in the market.
Somebody just bought the fucking Menendez house. Like
they will sage and keep it moving.
Bro, let me tell you something. But if I know he in that particular situation, I ain't buying that house. I'm gonna squeeze the fuck out that nigga till he tapped out. And the house that's worth $20 million, y'all got a quick $9 million. What's up? I got 8.5. What's up?
Yo, I'm desperate.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm so mad this little Alpine house sold. I'm mad about the
I seen some shit yesterday. I'll send it to you.
And the houses now that I'm looking at, they ain't built yet. They got the pictures up on Zillow, but when you drive by, it's just
digital
it's just some wooden sticks up.
Neutral Budden.